Good evening, esteemed audience, on this 20th December of 2023. So we are almost finishing the year. What do you have to say about our analysis? What do you have to say about our discussions? Do not keep quiet. We're expecting that you share your views. Talk about what you've done, because through what you say, that's how we can improve. Now, I'm so happy that a number of teachers have shown interest now in offering students an optional text that is more than just a silent song and other short stories. I can assure you that sometimes if you focus on one book you might think is the best, but if you give your students options, then you are happy that you did your work. And you as a teacher, you might have a variety of experience to share with teachers, the students, and even other teachers out there. Now, when I met many people talking about Adipo Sidang's book, Parliament of Owls, some people are so excited, and I learned from a friend that this book actually is from a narrative among the Luo people. So I would really wish to research more into this narrative and find more details. For now, I'm just going to keep it short because there are some teachers who are wondering, how would you make it clear to students about the characters? Some students are worried about characters and even teachers themselves. And I said I should share this here. Now, one secret you must learn about this book, just like Shamba la Wanyama or Animal Farms is that we have three classification or clusters of characters. The first cluster is the leaders, or rather the government. Now, when you look in this book, you will see the royal owl. If you are unable to say the royal owl, then simply call this character king of the birds. Or you can say king. After all, there is no other king in the book. Among leaders, we also have money bags, just like money itself. And when you hear that, it's a symbolic name, of course. Money bag is the male, the king's right hand owl. Yeah, you know what it means by right hand. In our staff room, sometimes you can hear people talking about kitchen cabinet. And if you go to the governor's office, there is the personal assistant, and even in other offices. So he's the gatekeeper of the royal trees, and therefore he deals with the planning for budgets and even imposing taxes on day birds and all that. So it's all about money here, money bags. Yeah. Then the other character who is among the government or leaders is Mr. Speaker Owl. He's just a speaker like the speakers we've had in Kenya, talk of Marende, and any other speaker that we still have even under our own government. So those are the three first characters I've talked about under leadership. Now, away from the leaders or the real government, we have the sycophants. Yeah? So remember, we have the leaders, we have the sycophants. Now, the sycophants in this book are Red String. If you don't remember Red String, then talk about him as the puppet owl. You know what a puppet does? That is exactly what Red String does. Yeah? He plays a puppet, and he is male for the royal trees. Royal string, Red String or puppet owl. He plays a puppet in the leadership. So he's not a leader but a sycophant owl, okay? You know what sycophants do. They can pretend in both ways. Seek information from this other end, from the common citizens, take to the government, use the government, get some money. That's what Red String does. Now, just the same name String, we have another character, Black String. Black String is a puppet owl also. Black String. So remember, puppet owls are two: Red String and Black String. Red String is male sycophant owl in the royal trees, and Black String is also a male sycophant owl. So when we go to deeper analysis, you listen carefully to the difference between the two and similarities, so that when you're answering a question in essay, you do not confuse the two. Now, who else do we have? We have another sycophant, but in terms of relational, and this is socialite owl. You can see that name, socialite. For those of us who know the story about Russia and the USSR and all that. Yeah, so it's a female moneybags secret lover. Secret lover, remember? And the defender of what? The royal trees. Yeah. So those are the sycophants that we have in the text. The next characters you should know are the rebels, or rather those who are fighting to be leaders, to take over. Now, who is the first one? We have straight-eyed owl. Straight-eyed. You can see that name again, it suggests something, doesn't it? Yeah. So straight-eyed owl is the rebel owl and Oyundi's ally. Remember Oyundi, I'm going to mention. Then we have the feathered beak owl. Feathered beak. The beak must be feathered. It's a male rebel owl and Oyundi's ally also. You must be Oyundi's ally to be a rebel against the government here. Then we have Iron Lady owl. You know Iron Lady is all over. I am one too. So Iron Lady is a female rebel owl and Oyundi's ally too. I told you. Then we have Telltale. For the Luos, you understand what I mean by Telltale. It's a female Oyundi's ally. So we have two females already mentioned, Iron Lady, and we have Telltale. The common people who may not remember Telltale just call her the woodpecker. Yeah? Woodpecker. Making a lot of noise, alerting the day birds and all that. Then we have Osogo. Osogo, for those who don't understand Luo, it's a weaver bird, so use weaver. A male Oyundi's ally again. Now then, we have Ochongorio. Ochongorio. The balbal, yeah, in English. A female Oyundi's ally. So we have three females. I've mentioned Telltale, the woodpecker. I've also mentioned Iron Lady, the Iron Lady owl. And then now I mentioned Ochongorio, the balbal. For the male, I've mentioned feathered beak owl. I've mentioned straight-eyed owl. And I've mentioned Osogo, the weaver bird. Yeah? I hope you remember all this. Now, do not fail to remember Oyundi alongside this one, because Oyundi, the firefinch in English, is the female bird, de facto leader of day birds, and an enemy, a very great enemy of the royal trees. Yeah? So allies of Oyundi work along with Oyundi to bring down the government and show them the ills they are practicing in the society. Now, we have a separate class of people, or rather birds, that are classified in journalism. And one of them is Veteran P, the old parrot male political analyst and reporter in the kingdom. So the old parrot works with birds to view what is happening and report it on television network. So works in iView television network. Alongside old parrot Veteran P, we have Little P. So you can see those names are related. Little P and Veteran P. Veteran P is old parrot male political analyst. On the other hand, we have Little P. Little P is female parrot reporter in the kingdom, also working in iView television network. You know what journalists have to do. Okay? Then, those are just two that are working in terms of journalism. Then we have a propagandist. You know what propaganda means? So, we have a male propagandist of royal trees. This one is working alongside the sycophants and the leaders. Arum Tidi. The ground hornbill. Arum Tidi. If you forget that, just say the ground hornbill and you'll score. Yeah? So those are the key characters you must remember. Then you'll have other characters who do not really matter, like fleshy carcass, the male vulture. We have police owl, male owl. We have voice 1, voice 2, and a voice. So I hope it's now clear to you about the characters in this book. I'm sorry I had to take about 11 minutes. I thought it could be so short because I was just going to make it clear about the characters in A Parliament of Owls, because I don't like when teachers worry, when students worry. I just want easy time for you. And if I understand it, why not share? So if you have not subscribed to my channel, Edutainment4us, what are you waiting for? Click the notification bell and share my videos with others so that they can benefit. You can never know what somebody wants. I add other contents because, you know, you cannot just keep posting education. Sometimes we have clients who demand for the rest. At first I had said I would only focus on books, but I realized there are people who wanted reviews on films that are not common to find. There are those who wanted me to share even cooking, agriculture, and other aspects. So continue asking for more, ask questions, give your views about these books, because it's only through sharing that we can learn more. Bye bye for now. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'll still continue sharing even on Christmas Day. You can place it after hearing songs about Mary, Jesus, and all that. Bye bye for now.